Thokozani, good people. My name is Gogo Mpokamudi. I want to talk about, isipho sedlozi umundawo ukuthi a lot of times when uhlushwa umoya wedlozi, whether in Zunza or umundawo, especially umundawo, there's a lot of influences from other people. They will tell you that kumele usheshe uthwase when and angazi ukuthi usheshe uyaphi ngoba ayikho into ukuthi kumele usheshe uthwase. Idlozi lakho kumele likutshele ukuthi when is it the right time they must come to you, because other people when uhamba uyohlola bazokutshela ukuthi sekuyisikhathi, bazi ngani ukuthi sekuyisikhathi. Your ancestors are the only people that can tell you Thokozani, because this thing, it's a problem, it's a big problem. I'm consulting a lot of people and other people. Umuntu uthi gogo kuthiwa angisheshe ngiyothwasa. Look, oqala uhlushwa umoya, you're still trying to find yourself, finding your feet, trying to understand who you are, who your ancestors are, what you need to do with this gift. If it's a gift, whatever that it is, because it's so complicated. There's such a lot of contradicting information we told from a whole lot of people. So you need to ukuthi uzithole ukuthi ungubani, kwenzakalani, abobani, laba bantu babobani laba bafuna ukuthi bathi wena uthwaze. And never listen to nobody that tells you that kumele, never. Your ancestors are the one to tell you, look, gogo mkhulu, whoever that you are, they need to tell you kumele afike kuwena gogo akushele kumele uthwase, and they must tell you hamba uye kumkhulu bani bani, hamba uye kumakhosi bani bani akuthwasise. They need to tell you, they need to guide you. Do not allow influence, because if you allow influence, if you go on a program, if you go to an initiation school, ephehlweni uyothwasa, awukatholi imvumo, awukatholi confirmation from your ancestors, and then when uhamba uyohlala lapha, your ancestors bazohlalela le ekudeni bakufulathele baphume kuwena. Your things will be worse. You know, zonke lezi inkinga unaso things will get bad. It will be from bad to worse. So awukwazi ukuthi uvumele that kind of influence, because of when you influence it, you know, ulaga labaphansi, ulaga lwedlozi can end up causing you amabhati, isinyama, ukuzondwa abantu, uphelele umsebenzi. Uyaphela usheshe umsebenzi, usheshe uphele, uhlale ungenayo leyo mali ukuthi uphume ephehlweni songenisiwe, kumele ukhitshwe ngenkomo, uthenga impahla zemvunulo ntontoni, and wena idlozi lakho has never given you the permission. So if somebody, when you go to someone uyohlola bese utshela ukuthi cha isikhathi sesifike, for bani, for who? Look, if you pursue it, it is still individual's decision. If you decide to pursue lento ukuthi watshelwa ukuthi gogo ay kumele uthwase, mkhulu kumele uthwase, you will be encouraging problems in your life. Kusho ukuthi wena uzodonsa inkinga zonke lezi ezikhona ukuthi azize lapho kuwena, azifike emndenini wakho. Yeah, uzombathwa amasho, uzombathwa nje izinto lezi ezungazazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. So it's a fact, it is real, but a lot of times we don't want to go into things sifuna ukutesta ngempela ukuthi kuyiqiniso into ekhulunywayo. It would not be a good thing, but also it still remains people's decisions and choices. If you want to test and see ukuthi lento gogo khuluma ngayo, mhlambe lento ayisho mina. But look, if your ancestors are able to come to you and show you amabai and show you ubuhlalo, and especially when they told you that kumele uthwase, it means you don't need somebody else. You need someone, rather, let me put my statement correctly. Udinga umuntu ozokusiza mhlambe la idlozi lakho lithi wena udinga usizwa. Kodwa ungavumi kuthiwa hamba uyohlala. If your ancestors have told you, look, uzothwasa sizokusiza, and sometimes ancestors are very, what can I say? They're very economical with information. They don't even share everything. Bakutshela songenile phakathi kwinto, bakutshela bakuchazisela ukuthi look, this is what we meant, this is what we wanted to say. They don't really explain anything. They want you to be in that thing first bese bayakuchazisela ukuthi bathini. But when you allow influence from someone else, for somebody to tell you that, look, see, kune-program ethile, this is what we want to do, hoze phehlweni uzothwasa, do not allow that. Because for you to experience ukuphelela umsebenzi, ukuxoshwa emndenini wakho, ya ukuthathelwa imoto, reposition of a house, ingane zakho ziphuma kuwena, ushanelwe izingane, because amadlozi umundawo unesikhwele and unolaka, unenkani, ngisho kanjalo bogogo bathi yes sinenkani, unenkani, unolaka, uzokuthathela yonke into, akuphuce yonke into, ya umshado uphele, i-relationship iphele, not knowing ukuthi kanti wena wenzeni, kanti they are showing you that, look, we can take everything else from you. Even those that you think you acquire them by yourself, we want to show you that it is us that are in control. So we don't want to prove and test them. Asifuna ukuthi sibafakele ulaka sengazi ukuthi kanti yini esizoyenza ukuthi sishweleze ukuthi bazisize. But also they are very humble and balenhliziyo ezinhle, bayakwazi ukuthi bakucolele. Especially when you didn't do things intentionally, bayakwazi ukuthi bakudirect in the correct direction, but look, go to speak to this person, to go to this person so that they can assist you. But when you do things knowingly and willingly, ya bazokuphuqa yonke into nje, umundawo unolaka unenkani. Yeah, so ungasikhathazi ngokuthi wena utshelwe, don't allow that, because to recover from the losses of anything else in your life, wonke umuntu akafani, bonke abantu abafani. Other people might recover very quickly, abanye umuntu uthatha a long time, 10 years to recover, because ucanga ukuthi ngilahlekelwe, kade nginento eso, kade nginemoto eso, indlu eso, kade ngihlala endaweni etop, lokho konke kuhambile, umsebenzi uphelile. So let's try to not, let's not piss ancestors off. Let us not make them angry. Let's try to listen to them, and we need to ask them questions. What are you really saying, Gogo? If you take meaning to ask mina, what are you saying? And sometimes they don't even tell you that kumelu twasi. In fact, they don't really say it. They tell you uzosiza abantu. Because mina, if I talk about myself, they told me that, look, uzolapha abantu, you're going to train people, you're going to help people. More than 15 years ago, they told me. But I thought, 15 years ago, they said to me, you are going to heal. Look, you're going to train people. You're going to help people. But I was like, okay, who's talking to me? And she would come to me, this is meat that you need to buy. She will show me names of imiti. So that person, loyal or phakathi kumzimba wakho, must come to you and tell you and show you things. Amabhayi ubuhlali, imiti. You can't go and sit at somebody else's place when your ancestors are able to show you things. So kumele siqaphele ukuthi yini esilalelayo, yini esi-influencer phakathi kwempilo, because ancestors do not want to be helped. They don't need to be helped. In fact, they are the ones that will help you. Even though bacindezelekile, bakutshela ukuthi bacisha bathwetshulwa, bancatshiwe, they will guide you ukuthi, look, this is where you need to go, this is what you need to do, this is lo muntu kumele ukhulume naye, khuluma nalo muntu uzochazisela, uzokutshela ukuthi yini okumele uyenze. They don't need to be helped. They will help you. They will guide you. So asingalingi, singazami ukuthi senze izinto ezingalungile ngoba bona nje mebecasukile, we don't know ukuthi bazovele basicolele, or they will just be angry for days or for years, we don't know. Kodwa siyakwazi ukuthi sincenge, but let's not do things ngamabomu sicanga ukuthi we want to test the waters bese emva kwaloko sihlala sicakekile. We can't. It's so painful to see a person going through difficult things when they had an idea ukuthi their ancestors are with them and they wanted to see ukuthi okay mhlambe mangena la angizame lokho kuzosebenza. Thokozani.